Okay, hey guys, I hate intros. I hate them. They feel so fake. Hey guys, what's up? It's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I am going to be sharing with you an updated everyday jewelry, Today I'm going to be sharing with you my updated everyday jewelry collection. I made this video at the beginning of this year. Since then, I've just honestly been gifted so much amazing jewelry from a lot of brilliant brands, and I wanted to give you an update. I'm going to be sharing all of my everyday pieces. These pieces are pieces that are not going to break the bank, but that are like quality pieces. So they're not like $8, but they're not like $2,000. So it's kind of like finding that balance of having elevated everyday pieces that make you feel chic, make you feel good. We're affordable. I'll kind of share some of my favorite brands with you as well. We're not going to get into like my full jewelry collection of more statement pieces and stuff that I might wear to events or whatever, but we'll get just into the pieces that I kind of cycle out in an everyday. Before we get into all of the jewelry, I wanted to share with you this jewelry organizer that I was recently gifted from Lola Let. They reached out to me and offered to gift me a piece. They're known for jewelry organizers, so they have a bunch of jewelry organizers that are like internal, like this one here, and they have a bunch of like external ones. I like to travel with a lot of my everyday jewelry because I like to have it with me. I don't want it to get lost. I don't want it to get stolen. And I also do just like to have options with me when I go places. And I'm often, I live in Brooklyn, so I'm often traveling out of the city, whether it's by car, by plane, by train, whatever. I do like to kind of bring my everyday stuff with me so that I have options when I'm not home. This is kind of like exactly what I've been looking for. It's really cute. It has this little handle here and it zips up, so you know that nothing is gonna fall out, even though it's very secure on the inside as is. There's a few ways you can store your jewelry in here. There's the necklaces on both sides here. I've organized this, like these are my pendant necklaces, so the pendants are at the bottom here, and as you can see, it's strapped in here, then it goes through this, I don't know what you would call that, but it goes through it, and then it goes into the pocket at the end. That's where the pendant goes, so it's very secure. The last time I traveled, I spent, I kid you not, like 6 hours of my time untangling specifically these necklaces, because as you can see, the pendant necklaces, their chains are very dainty and can easily get tangled, so this is huge for me. And then on this other side here, I have more of my chains, or I wouldn't call this a chain necessarily, but my like non-pendant necklaces, and it's the same deal on this side. In terms of bracelets, I've been storing those in these little flaps here. So you have a few of the kind of 1/6 sheets, shall we say, and then at the end, they give you some bigger flaps if you have like bigger bracelets or whatever. And what you do is you lift up this flap and then it goes into the pocket underneath. So there's a flap on top of this to make sure it doesn't fall out. So this is where I store, as you can see, charms, bracelets, some earrings as well, like hoop earrings. And then the rest of the earrings I've stored, and then like my bigger bracelets, as I mentioned, are in the kind of bigger flaps. We have this piece here. It feels like very strong, kind of like cardboard. This is where you would, I imagine, put your studs. I was able to put a pair of hoops here as well. And then all of my rings go here, which I really, really love this. It's just a little snap and you take the rings on and off that way. You can also, I might want to put my rings in the flaps just so it's like I don't have to take off all of the rings in the front to get to a ring in the back, but we'll kind of see functionally how that works. Needless to say, I'm very happy. This is like a very easy way to travel with my jewelry now, where like I won't spend time looking for stuff, untangling stuff. Keeps it really, really simple and it's compact. Honestly, I could probably put some other stuff in here too that I'm traveling with. I don't know exactly what. I'm just always looking for ways to like travel more efficiently and like lightly. I went through the first like 29 years of my life not giving a about jewelry. And now I'm like, oh my God, like jewelry makes me so happy. Like it's just a really simple way to feel elevated and just kind of express yourself a little bit. And I work from home and I feel like I honestly wear the most jewelry when I'm just working at home by myself because it just brings me joy to just feel a little sparkly. Basically what I've learned, and if you're also newer to like understanding materials and stuff, is that when you are shopping specifically for like gold jewelry, whether that's white gold, which looks like silver, or gold, there's gold vermeil or like gold plated jewelry, and then there's solid gold jewelry. And obviously solid gold jewelry is going to be a lot more expensive because it's literally all solid gold. And then there's gold vermeil jewelry, which is basically, it's like a coating of gold. I find that if it's 18 karat gold vermeil, if that's what it says, that it's typically going to hold up pretty well and not tarnish. People recommend not showering or sleeping with gold vermeil, but you can shower and sleep with gold jewelry. If I'm buying the jewelry myself, I'll usually buy gold vermeil and then just not shower with it, and it really holds up well and it looks great. And a lot of times like you really can't tell the difference. It depends on the brand. A lot of times you really can't tell the difference. If I were to buy a solid gold piece, it'd probably be a ring, just because that's the most affordable because it's the least amount of material, or maybe a charm or something like that. The following jewelry brands offer a range in materials, and even the cheaper materials hold up really well. I do think if you're looking to build out a jewelry collection, it's at the end of the day going to be a waste of money if you just buy a bunch of like from Amazon. It's going to tarnish in like 5 weeks, and then you have to buy more shit, and it looks like shit. You might as well just buy something that like you're gonna have for a long time. I personally feel like anywhere from like $50 to like $300, give or take, isn't that much money to invest in like a nice piece of jewelry that you're gonna wear all the time. It's not gonna tarnish or go anywhere. So anyway, that's my spiel. Places that I recommend for that kind of experience. So we're not talking about like Cartier, we're not talking about Tiffany's, we're not talking about Spinelli, whatever the we're not talking about Van Cleef. Like, we're talking about places that normal people can go to and like buy jewelry that will make them feel good and feel elevated while avoiding just like chintzy pieces. So Quince. Quince is my number one. I have been buying from Quince, I would say, for 9-10 months now. Just a few weeks ago, they reached out to me for a partnership. So I am partnering with them now, but all of the jewelry that I have from them, I purchased myself. If you're looking for a certain piece, I would go to Quince and see if they have that piece, because a lot of times like I'll look at other places and I'll see, oh, I really like this style ring. And then I'll go to Quince and I'll find it and it's like $100 cheaper and it's made with the same materials. They have a lot of stuff that's like trending at other places and it's just kind of there. So just, I would always just go check out Quince. There's Ligne. I also have partnered with them in the past. They're known for more like dainty, kind of simple, classic, elegant pieces. I really, really love everything that they've sent me as well. Majuri is another huge one. I'm not affiliated with them, but I love Majuri. They have a lot of great everyday pieces, but they also kind of bring like more trendiness and like a little bit more statement to some of their pieces as well. I also really love Made by Mary. I'm not affiliated with them either. They're kind of like, I would put them on par with like Ligne. Like they're kind of similar in terms of just like kind of dainty everyday pieces that are pretty good quality. I will say Every Jewels, they're very cheaply made. I can definitely tell the difference with their stuff. I have one piece that I actually wear a lot from them, but for the most part, I think Every Jewels is a great place to be like, okay, I really want this $450 ring, but I'm not sure what finger I want to get it for, or I'm not sure how I want to style it, or I'm not even entirely sure like if it's gonna look good on me specifically or how I'm gonna like it. I will go to Every Jewels to find a $5 dupe of that ring, try it and see how you feel. Those are my places. So as you can see, some of my recommended stores I'm affiliated with, some I'm not. Like this is really just honestly what I think. I will leave any links I have down below for any of the pieces I'm about to mention. If there's any discount code, like Ligne, I have a discount code, Emily K, for a special discount. And then Quince, you can get $30 off your first purchase if you sign up to like their mailing list. This specific video is not sponsored. I am wearing jewelry now. I just decided I'm gonna show up to this video in the jewelry. How much time have I been going? God, I just yap so much. It gets to the point. Every piece I'm about to show, like I do kind of cycle in and out of, especially the rings. Like I'm changing my ring stack all the time. Let's start with earrings. I feel like earrings are kind of like my most basic place. Like I don't have a ton of like statement earrings. I only have one hole in my ear, and I've just never like had the impulse to get a second piercing. That might change soon though. I'm not sure now that I'm like getting more into jewelry, but I have other priorities. Right now I'm wearing just these gold hoops from Quince. They have these now, I believe, in just the 14 karat gold. Their gold vermeil really holds up. I mean, this is just a basic medium-sized gold hoop. You know, I do think it's a total staple. Everyone needs a gold hoop. These I wear pretty frequently, especially like fall, winter, when I don't want to have like pearl or whatever. Like I just think that it's a nice, obviously nice staple. I used to have gold hoops that, again, like I got off Amazon, and you could just tell like you don't feel as good when the material is not nice. The next pair of earrings I have that I probably wear most are these Huggies from Ana Luisa. They're 14 karat gold on sterling silver and cubic zirconia. So this is a nice white. Cubic zirconia is obviously a nice option if you're looking to kind of get some sparkle into your jewelry but can't afford to have diamonds on everything. I'm really a big fan of mixing metals, by the way. You'll see I like mixing metals with diamonds and pearls, so I like to have kind of a variety of everything. I like wearing these a lot too, again, because I think it brings together like a lot of what I am wearing with my ring stacks and my necklace stack. I just like having, obviously, like the solid gold hoops, like can't go wrong, but having gold and cubic zirconia or something sparkly on the ear is just a nice way to, again, tie it in and keep it bright. So I wear these a lot. I really want to get a pair that is like more medium size that isn't a Huggy with similar material. That's kind of like on my wish list. Another kind of really basic option we have here. These are another pair of Huggies from Ligne, seen on Millie Bobby Brown and Brie Larson. These are a classic, I would say, definitely obviously for summer. I like having the option of having a simple earring but with two materials on it. You know, I have a watch that has mother of pearl. Sometimes I wear a pearl in my necklace stack, and it's nice to kind of bring everything together, and these are just so dainty and so lovely. Just classic. For everyday jewelry, I like to get as many pieces I can that I just don't think are gonna like go out of style. I mean, you can wear this in the winter too if you want. I pretty much didn't take these off all summer. These are also gold vermeil, and I showered in them, I went swimming in them, and they didn't tarnish at all. Another pair that I wear very frequently is this pair from, I think, the brand Ms. Blue. These I wear a lot. These are a more elevated gold hoop with some texture. I really like wearing these. These are about as big as I go for earrings every day. I like these. The gold is a bit of a cooler gold, so it goes more with my like solid gold stuff, even though it's not solid gold. It's slightly more elevated, has more interest. I wear these quite a bit. Those four pairs of earrings, I would say, are the ones I wear most on like an everyday basis, depending on just like the season or like what my vibe is, what my other stacks look like, etc. And then of course, every day I feel like jewelry collection needs just a pair of stud diamonds, and I do kind of want a second hole just so I can pair these with like my gold tubes. But these I've had for forever. I think my grandma and my mom got these for me for like Christmas one year. Another pair of studs, which don't entirely look like studs, also gifted to me by, I think, my mom or my grandma, are these pearl earrings with a little diamond finish on the bottom. They almost look like clip-on earrings. You can see there's diamonds down here. Again, we have three materials now. We have pearl, we have diamond, we have gold. So I really like pieces that have multiple materials incorporated because it just adds a lot more dynamic into its call and response to all of your other stacks and everything. My final pair of earrings that I have here are these teardrop earrings with emerald from OBY Jewelry. It has a little emerald teardrop. Emerald is basically the only color that I have that I pretty much wear in my everyday jewelry. I would love to incorporate more ruby, but that's another thing. What I like about this is the color in it. This emerald here, you can barely even see it. It's small. It's there enough that like if you are wearing other emerald, like it will come through. I just really like the shape. I think it's just a nice play on like kind of a generic gold tube. We're making a slightly bit more of a statement than the generic gold tube. It's still pretty basic. Okay, let's move on to necklaces now. Right now I'm wearing two necklaces. The first is this emerald cut topaz from Quince. This is such a classic. I think it's a great layering piece. It's just a really simple, elegant, affordable way of incorporating some sparkle. This is a charm necklace from Made by Mary. It's the paperclip kind of material. These are both gold vermeil, by the way. And then I have this little, I don't know what you would call this, but it says bulbous because that's what my husband and I call each other. And then I have this little bee charm as well, and I got both of those from Made by Mary. The bee charm is significant to me because of this film that I did. I played this character called Bridget. Her dad called her Bee, and there's a song called Buzz Goes the Bee, and it was just a very like formative film for me. It's actually how I met my husband through that film, and like all my friends now I know through that film, and the character's very close to me. Anyway, not important, but the thing to take away from that is I really like having a charm necklace because I think it's a nice way to change up your necklace look whenever you want without having to get like a new necklace. I like the length of this. What I usually do is wear this almost every day, and then I'll change this out. I've had this for a long time. I mean, like relatively, like probably like 5 or 6 months, and I really don't take it off and I shower with it all the time. And I will say this has kind of become slightly worn, like on the edges a little bit. I don't know if you could see. At the end of the day, like the amount that I wear this and don't take it off, I exercise in it, I like shower in it, I sleep in it, like it's holding up pretty well. So let's go into my pendant necklaces here. This is a beautiful locket necklace from Quince, which I don't think they have anymore, but I really, really like this. I like the texture of it. It goes also very nicely with the emerald cut topaz as well. And I just think, you know, a locket's very special. You can put pictures of whoever you want in there, and they're always close to your heart. I like the size of this. It's big enough that it's like, hey, like this is a cute little statement with some texture, but it's not like huge, and the chain is really dainty. So I just, for an everyday piece, I feel like this is like very balanced. This is one of the first things I bought from Quince. This next piece is definitely my cheapest one. This is my only piece I think I'm going to share from Every Jewels. I wear this a lot. This is kind of that like Van Cleef knockoff I was talking about. It doesn't look like an actual Van Cleef, but I just love the look of the clover, and I love mother of pearl. I'm thinking about getting this in onyx as well. I think this is like $8. I wear this all the time, especially in summer, in place of this emerald cut pendant. It's definitely tarnished because I didn't take it off for like a pretty long time. Like I get very lazy and I don't take my jewelry off when I shower in it. So you can see like up here it's tarnished a little bit, but when it comes down to like what you're actually seeing, it's held up pretty well. So I can leave a link for this down below if you'd like. It doesn't move on the chain, like it's just there. So you're not gonna get the clasp down in front of you, which I always really appreciate. I like the clovers very much, which brings me into my next necklace, which is a piece my stepmother-in-law, Jo, got me as a wedding gift, which is similar, but it's just a different color. I don't remember what brand this is, but it's very sweet. It's this like lighter green piece, which I think is really beautiful for spring, and if you want to like add a pop of color. Again, I love the clover. This next piece is from the brand Will Work. This is a moissanite, kind of more like vintagey type necklace. This is maybe if I'm going out to like a nice dinner or something, I might wear this just kind of like on its own, honestly. And again, like as you can see, I haven't gone into my ring stack yet, but it definitely complements a lot of other things that I wear, even my earrings now. So this is just a really, really lovely piece. Will Work has a lot of vintage feeling type pieces, so I think it's cool to have some pieces like the locket that like are a little bit more modern, and then have some pieces that are a little bit more vintage feeling, but that like all kind of still fit into that everyday jewelry look. I love this necklace Jean-Luc got for me when we were in LA. I forget where it was. It was in Burbank somewhere, but it just says Aries because I am certainly an Aries. A lot of times I'll wear it with my topaz pendant here. And yeah, I just think it's important to remind people like who they're dealing with sometimes. Moving right along to my chains here. I love this chain so much. This is this like beautiful textured paper clip chain from OBY Jewelry. It is about the length of this, but you can also, because it's like a paper clip necklace, you can also like wear it as a choker. You can attach charms onto it. I might make it like eventually like a charm necklace and just like have a bunch of charms going all around. You can see it's very different from this more kind of basic one from Made by Mary. This is a bit more of a statement. I only have 2 charms, and one of the charms I really like wearing with this necklace. So it's this lab cut emerald from OBY here. Such a beautiful charm and beautiful combination. I really like OBY stuff. Those teardrop earrings that I had on before, I also wear it with this combination as well a lot. I love the texture of this. I think it's cool to have both options of like just kind of the regular everyday paper clip and then this beautiful textured one. And they're both different shades of gold as well. This one's a bit warmer, so it's nice to have that option. Then I have this chain, which I inherited. This is a chain that my grandma used to wear my grandpa's wedding ring on when he passed away, which I also have. It's a very important piece of jewelry to me. I don't wear it myself because I feel like that, I don't know, that just doesn't feel entirely correct. But I do love this chain quite a bit. Kind of same vibe. Like you can layer it with a bunch of other different things. You can wear it on its own. It's just like a beautiful gold chain and you really like cannot go wrong with that. And I have this gorgeous piece. It's kind of like double pearl situation. So this one is fun to also obviously layer. A great summer piece, obviously, because it's pearls. I really wanted a necklace like this, and then this happens to me a lot. I like think, oh, I really want this piece, and then a company will reach out to me and be like, here it is, and I'm like, that's awesome. Thank you so much. It feels more modern, even though it's like a pearl necklace. And because it's spaced out too with the gold, it just feels a little bit more modern and dainty and a little less like, oh, I'm wearing pearls and I'm drinking tea. This is a piece my friend Maggie got me for my bridal shower, and it's just kind of like a simple silver necklace. If I'm really feeling like I want to mix metals, I use this as an example in my mixing metals video. This is great if you want to just incorporate maybe a little more silver into your look, something dainty that you could put here and just layer it. And this last piece here, this is really cute. It's another pearl necklace, but with the silver heart, which I just think is adorable. I think it's cute for summer. I could just see me going to like to the Jersey Shore and throwing this on with a bathing suit or something like that. I wouldn't purchase either of these on their own and like pair them together, but sold like that makes a lot of sense. Wow, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Let's move on to bracelets. A lot of my bracelets are inherited from both of my grandmothers. Exhibit A, this gold hearts with leaves in them. I always wear it with my watch. Here, let me take this off. My watch Jean-Luc got for me for my 30th birthday. I wanted a 2-tone watch and he picked this out and I love it. It's from the brand Brita. It's mother of pearl. It's gold, and I think this is brass, but it obviously like looks silver. I am obsessed with this. I love how dainty it is. I like having like an oval clock. I just really, really like how it ties in the silver and gold jewelry that I'm wearing. I typically every day don't really wear bracelets on my right hand. Sometimes I do. I just, that's where I get lazy. So here's some other pieces here. I have, this is from my grandma, gold and emerald bracelet. Another piece from my grandma. This has a few colors in it. I like it because it's colorful, but it's like subtle enough that it's not like so overwhelming, which is why I like it for every day. We have like red and green and blue. It's just kind of this like really cute, dainty little charm bracelet here. There's so many ways with necklaces, but more so with bracelets and with rings, that you can stack them. I do want to make some stacking videos as well, but I think to go through and explain how I stack each of these is just going to be a little too extra for like one video. So if you are looking for that, please just like let me know and I will make that stat. This is, I forget what it's called and I should know, but this is from my other grandma, my dad's mom. It was given to me with this ring. It's this Irish symbol here. And also, as you can see, we have green. I didn't really choose green. Green just chose me. Like both of my grandmas have green themed jewelry. A very, very sweet bracelet. And I have this piece, just this little like bow charm bracelet here. Yeah, I really like this. And I like wearing this alone and with stacks as well. I just think it's a really cute, like, it's kind of a statement piece, but it's also like simple enough. And I have this kind of simpler one from Kendra Scott with some diamond adjacent little dots. I'm getting tired. Again, this is just a really nice piece, I think, to offer for some texture to a stack. I have this serpent. It's like a gold vermeil material, obviously great for stacking. This piece I wore a lot during the summer. This is from my grandma, inherited from her. Just this really fun, like, pearl and gold bracelet. I pair this a lot with other gold and diamond bracelets, and it just kind of, again, like, brings everything together. Then I have this tennis bracelet, also inherited from my grandmother. I mean, this is just such a classic piece, and it obviously brings together like a lot in my ring stacks. It's a little, I don't like wearing these two actually at the same time. I think it's like a little too matchy for me. But this, you know, you can wear with a bunch of other gold bracelets and just to kind of build a nice stack. Obviously, a lot of these pieces don't have silver. I think having diamonds or diamond adjacent material does help bring in more of like a two-tone look if you do have silver in other parts of your look. This bracelet I wear very, very frequently. This is also from my grandma. It's just this gold bracelet that has a little more like texture and pattern to it. This I like wearing, pairing it with like something a little more dainty, sometimes with the tennis bracelet, sometimes with the pearls. I like to have like a bold piece paired with something more dainty. And then this one I don't wear too much every day. This is like a double tennis bracelet, also inherited from my grandma. This one's just, it is a little fancy for every day, but I do occasionally wear it if I just want to feel fancy. So those are all my bracelets. We can move on to the rings. But before we do, I have one more charm I wanted to share. I just have this drama charm here. Sometimes I'll throw onto here. It's a little big to wear with the bulbous thing though, so a lot of times I'll put it on a smaller chain. Okay, let's get into our rings here. I'm just gonna go in no particular order. What's annoying, and I know this is not uncommon, it's probably less common to have all of your fingers be the same size, but mine are just so drastically different. It's actually like really irritating. I really have to be intentional about what ring I buy for which finger. Let's start with what I have on now. So obviously I have my wedding stack here. This is my engagement ring, which was my grandmother's engagement ring, and I inherited it. It is one larger diamond in the middle with two on the outside. And then I have this pair from Majuri, their wishbone pair here, a 14 karat solid gold. And then the same thing, yellow gold, but with pave diamonds. Originally, I found this white gold ring that was similar to the pave diamond, but it was white gold, and I was like, I really want to like mix metals, but I don't know how to do it. And then I found this stack from Majuri, and it made so much sense to me because two of these rings was half the price of the one I was looking at. So that's always really nice. And then I just feel like there's options, like there's ways to style it. Like I don't always have to wear the same wedding stack. Having the two of them has like a symbolic meaning for me in terms of like my marriage as well. It's nice to have the option of mixing and matching. Like sometimes obviously I won't wear like my diamond everywhere. Sometimes I just wear the gold band. Sometimes I take the gold band out. Like, you know, you can also style it like this with both bands around the diamond. I love my wedding bands. I think they were like $400 total from Majuri. I think it was less than $400, so that was great. Then I have this little beaded ring from Ms. Blue. I think this is gold vermeil as well. This fits my thumb and my pointer finger, so I like to wear this to also work into my bracelet stack as well. I like having a thumb ring too. It's fun. Then I have this piece. It's this moissanite gold ring that I wear on my pointer finger. It's very sparkly and amazing. And then I have this ring that I often wear on my middle finger. It is pave diamond, 14 karat gold. It's just a very dainty, small ring that I often will pair with the Irish. Let me look this up. Yeah, it's because I don't know how to pronounce it. It's called like a claddagh ring. Claddagh ring. It's, you know, it's this. It's this. I wear this ring almost every day as well. That's like my current ring stack right now. Let's quickly go into all of my other rings. This is a ring that my grandpa bought for my great-grandma before he enlisted in the army. So this is definitely a family heirloom. It's kind of dirty. I'll often wear it on this finger, and I usually just wear it alone. It's a statement piece. I don't really stack it with anything. This is a ring I think my dad got me like on the boardwalk one day. It used to be on like my pointer finger, I think, but now I wear it as a pinky ring. It's my birthstone, aquamarine, and it's a silver ring. This was also my something blue when I got married. Put it on my bouquet. This is a very sweet piece. Let me just take off my current rings here from Ligne. I think it's topaz, I'm not positive. It's definitely gold vermeil. Great for stacking. And then I have this emerald ring, which also needs to be cleaned, from my grandma. I used to wear this all the time before I got engaged, and I don't wear it as much anymore. Goes great with all of the emerald jewelry I have, I think. Doesn't quite fit my middle finger. Then I have this ring, which is actually my grandma's wedding band. As you can see, they kind of go together. I knew I didn't want this as the wedding band. It just seemed a little busy, and kind of wanted to have something that was like new for my wedding stack. But it's obviously a beautiful ring. I often will just stack it with like this. I don't know. I just like the way that looks, and I like again, like incorporating the mixing of the metals. I have this beautiful moonstone ring from Ligne. This is also gold vermeil. You can also wear it on my ring finger. I like wearing this in summer a lot, but I think it's good for every season as well. It's not pearl, but it's pearl adjacent, so it's nice to wear like if I have any other pearl stuff on. Really, really pretty. I love this one. And then I have this triple ring from Ana Luisa. This is like one of the first pieces that I was sent by a brand. I have this ring. My mom's best friend Kara actually got this for me. She gave it to me. It used to be hers. But what I like about it is it's actually the Quebec flag. So it's like navy blue and silver. My husband is Jean-Luc, and his mom is from Quebec, so he's half French Canadian and like half from Quebec. So if I'm like on a run or something, I'll wear this. Is like I don't want to wear my diamond outside, so I'm gonna wear this ring, which I have a few of those, but this is definitely one that I have in rotation. I do that with this ring from Ana Luisa, is often a substitute for my wedding stack, as well as this double ring from Ligne here. You can see it's connected in the back. We'll often use this. Either just wear it on my right ring finger as part of another stack, or I will use it as like a safer kind of way to journey throughout the land of Brooklyn, yet still letting people know that I am married. Wow, that was a lot of talking. That's my everyday jewelry collection. Again, as I mentioned, I will leave everything linked down below, along with Lolette's organizers. They really do have a lot of nice stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. These jewelry videos are always really fun, but a little overwhelming because I have a lot I want to share and talk about. And let me know if there's any other specific video you want me to make. I have my mixing metals video, which I'll tag in this video. Any discounts I'll also leave down below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.